What's happening, film nerds? Dave the Film Junkie here. Welcome to my other segment on this channel called In Other News. This is news I didn't cover on my original, well, not my original, but my news channel, I guess you could say. Cheers, by the way. Leftovers from 4th of July. Whew. I got the comic book filter on, so you can't tell, but I did get some sun yesterday. Can't really see it in there, and plus I'm wearing a red Flash shirt, so that's not going to help either. But anyways, happy late 4th of July, happy 5th of July, I should say. Who the fuck decided to put 4th of July on a Monday this year? That guy's an asshole, big time. I mean, jeez, I had to go to work today, and that just sucked. Anyways, I didn't do one of these shows last week at all because there was just like news stuff. I mean, I kept doing stuff, a film review and everything like that. So I still had videos on this channel. I just didn't do another news thing because there was just a lot of stuff that was happening. And I mean, when it comes to like the stuff I like to talk about, I mean, there's not much. I mean, the big one that came out that a lot of people were talking about was the Batman vs Superman Batman kill count. The kill count that Batfleck had in Batman vs Superman, which the kill count is 21. That's right. He killed 21 guys, apparently, according to Mr. Sunday Movies, which he's done these videos before. I forgot what the kill count for the original Batman was, and he did one for that too. But I'm the one that backed it up. I did a video about why Batman killing Batman vs Superman isn't a bad thing because he's killed many times in the movies before. People just seem to not remember that, and that's what's funny about this day and age is like people don't remember shit that's happened like prior to 2010 apparently. I don't know, but I said it's not a bad thing. This is an old grumpy Batman that's seen some shit, has lost people in his life, and he's had it, and it shows. Like a lot of people don't see that in Batman vs Superman for some reason. People don't see like the little hints. It's not. This is what's funny. It's like, you almost can't find a middle ground, and I love how Snyder and Torrio did this in the script, was the fact that I figured that out after the first time I saw it. I was like, yeah, this is a Batman who's broken. He's just fucking broken. He's older. He's in his 40s. He's broken. He just doesn't care anymore. I mean, that scene where Alfred has the paper and he goes, "New rules," and then Wayne just responds with, "We've always been criminals, Alfred," and blah, blah, blah. And then Alfred gives that speech, the traditional Alfred speech. And that right there just shows you, boom, he's just had it. He doesn't care anymore. And even in the extended cut, you see a little more of that. You see Alfred really worried about Bruce because he's just lost it. And a lot of people are too talk about how I mean, it is stupid that Clark Kent doesn't know who Bruce Wayne is. I don't know why that's in there. That is really stupid. But people are always asking, like, why hasn't Superman just flown across the bay and seen this Batman character in 18 months? There was that rumor that came out a while ago that Batman was essentially kind of retired. A little bit. Like, somewhat retired, you know? And then he just starts coming back. Little bit by little bit, and just, like, targeting certain people. But who knows? Maybe that's part of the story. They don't explain that. But I think a lot of the times they just don't want to explain things because when you have movies that just have expositional dialogue, it gets so fucking, it's just so stupid. And I love the fact, but when it comes to the broken Batman, the broken Bruce Wayne, that is shown big time just by visuals. And a lot of people just don't see that. And I'm going, why don't you fucking see that? And in Justice League, he's going to be fine. He's not going to be killing. You're going to watch. You're going to see a time where he, like, resists. Like, where he thinks about, like, just totally, like, just beating the shit out of somebody, and he's just going to hold back. We're going to see something like that, I feel. But, yeah, so that was cool. If you haven't checked it out, just Mr. Sunday Movies, he did that. He did it in a pretty crafty way. He intertwined, he, like, put some scenes from The Dark Knight in there, which was pretty cool. And also, hey, speaking of the DCEU, Suicide Squad, a month from now, guys. Crazy. Isn't that crazy? It's nuts. When I think about how far back that movie, like, when it was announced, and then the casting and everything, it's nuts to think about. I'm not one of those people that goes, oh my god, it seems like it was just yesterday. No, it doesn't seem like it was just yesterday. Because when you think about it, when that memory bursts in your mind, it feels like it's yesterday because you're thinking about it. It's fresh in your brain right now. But just think about all the shit that's been in between that and now, and you'll be like, all right, yeah, that was a while. That was a while ago. So yeah, but yeah, a month. There's like a Harley Quinn little thing that the Suicide Squad Twitter handle like posted out. It said 1 month, so I cannot wait to see that. It's gonna be so freaking great. There wasn't really much else I was gonna talk about on this shit. I'm busy right now doing another Ghostbusters video that'll be up hopefully tomorrow or the next day. I wanted to get it up this weekend, but I had a lot of things I was doing this weekend, and then when I was like sat there, I was like, I was trying to piece things together because this one has a lot of parts in it, different things that I'm talking about, and I was trying to just gather it all together. I had to write it, and it took me a bit to write just the actual layout of what I wanted to do, and then I was just like finding pictures. I recorded all the audio on Saturday, and just recorded all the audio, which took like half an hour longer. And now I pieced the audio together. I pieced some of the images together. I'm just kind of piecing stuff. I don't have to re-record certain things. So it's just taking a little longer. I'm just taking my time with it. I don't want to rush it, because other times I've rushed things and I'm like, I shouldn't have put that out already. And I just want to make sure I get everything right. Ooh. But yeah, there's a new TV spot that came out that shows the Slimers. The Slimers. Slimer and Girl Slimer. Driving a car. Yeah. Let's see here. There was a Star Wars Episode 8 filming date. It looks like it wraps. Well, Mark Hamill said that Episode 8 wraps on July 22nd. So there we go. And apparently he's already shaved his beard or something like that. I don't know if that's for the movie or if it's he's done. He might be. Who knows? It might be just the filming might be going on for the rest of the crew. I don't know how. I mean, he's going to have a pretty pivotal role in this one, that's for sure. But, who knows what the hell. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing really else. I mean, I didn't do a box office video on the other channel. Just never got around to it. Yeah, Finding Dory is just an unstoppable force, man. I tell you what. BFG bombed. Steven Spielberg movie bombed. That is nuts, man. He just doesn't have, his name is not as relevant as it used to be. It's crazy. And I remember just thinking like, yeah, I want to see the movie and I wish I did. Like I said, it's hard to see multiple movies in a weekend. For me, and I saw Tarzan, sadly. You guys saw my review. Probably should have went and saw BFG. And then there was Purge 3, which not really a fan of the Purge movies. So, but yeah, it's just crazy how like, I think his next movie, Ready Player One, I think that movie is going to be huge. I think that one will be huge. That'll be like almost like a comeback, I think, for Spielberg. Because even though he's made good movies, he has made good movies. Like, they just haven't been big, it's weird how that is. Like, how they just haven't been huge. Like Steven Spielberg, who's not since Indiana Jones 4. So, yeah, and then of course he's making Indy 5. So hopefully I don't fuck that one up. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna talk about, guys. Hopefully you had a great long weekend and did a lot of barbecuing, eating, drinking, whatever the hell. Cheers, meow. I'm gonna wrap this up, and look for the Ghostbusters video. Just talking about more of the stupidity that's come out, more information that I've read about, and just other people that I just would love to headbutt in the throat. I can do that, right? Just somehow headbutt them in the throat. I don't know. I don't want to headbutt them in the. I don't want to break anything, but you can do it in the throat. But then they'd have to be like this, and that wouldn't work. But still, that would be kind of awesome. You never hear about headbutting in the throat. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. Appreciate you watching, guys. This has been In Other News with the Film Junkie, and make sure you subscribe to the other channel as well, guys. I'll talk to you later.